Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy Humble League 2 times for me. Back in that video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at Humble League 2 times. Now, look, it's just today's topic. I'm talking about ancient wisdom and teachings. Now, look, for up today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all say to come rock with me, show me love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. Excuse me. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much. More to love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. The divine teachings, right? Etc. Now look, right? Excuse me. When it comes to the divine teachings, right? You know, especially us so-called black people, we got a lot of culture, bro. You know, we got a lot of history, bro, that goes way back. One of the best ways, bro, to heal yourself is through dancing, bro. When you dancing, that's a ritual and it's also healing. It's also a form of healing. It's a form of, dancing can be a form of a lot of different things. You see what I'm saying, bro? And our ancestors are very tapped in with dancing. This is why they would get in a circle and dance, or be in a circle and have people inside the circle dancing as well. You know, a lot of times when we would do rituals, we would hold hands and get in circles. You see what I'm saying, bro? But in religion, they done twisted it, and now they got us praying and holding hands and we in a circle. But that's really just a very, very, very lower tier, watered down version of what our ancestors was really doing. Because I'm not saying don't pray. But what I'm saying is that when you pray, what are you praying to? Because you are God. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you praying to? Do you even know what you're praying to? See what I'm saying? And the thing is like, if you praying and you being needy, how you gonna get what you want? Now, if you praying from a higher consciousness, from higher energy, and you manifesting what you want, you're not just saying that, you actually putting in the work to attract and get what you want, etc., and you got faith in yourself, etc., then you're gonna get what you want. You see what I'm saying? I'm not telling you don't pray, but I'm telling you, be mindful of what you're praying to, and be mindful of what you're doing when you're praying. That goes for myself as well. And you know, it's a lot of ancient history that we have, us so-called black people, and you know, our locks, our braids, our ether, it holds a lot of energy. It holds a lot of sacred information, right? A lot of important information, right? You know, our ether connects us to nature, it connects us to the animals. It showed us that in the movie Avatar, especially in the first movie, you know, and etc. And you know, we've been excuse me, us so-called black people, bro, we have been hidden from so much of our truth and so much of our real information, bro. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of us don't remember or feel like we don't know about, you know, rituals, or, you know, certain spells, or, you know, saying certain things to attract money towards you, and, you know, to attract certain things to you. See what I'm saying, bro? Because it's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different ways that we used to do rituals, bro. But when these people tried to take over our planet, they made voodoo, hoodoo, and, you know, magic rituals. It made it seem bad. See what I'm saying? It's a lot of y'all's elders right now that still know about that magic, but they in that low vibrational scared energy, so they're not even gonna tell y'all about it. You know, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the elders or nothing. I'm just being honest. A lot of elders still know about that magic, but they're not passing it down. Even though if they pass it down, that magic can help a lot of people. It can. You see what I'm saying, bro? But you know, we got a lot of ancient teachings. You see what I'm saying? We got a lot of ancient teachings. You know, I've talked about this before. I've made a whole video talking about drawing. You know, in the art of drawing. You know, drawing is very magical. Drawing is very is very manifesting energy. It's a lot of manifestation energy that goes into drawing. You see what I'm saying, bro? And another thing too, when you're drawing, like I said, bro, it's manifestation because you're seeing it in your head before you even put it in the physical. You know, one of the best ways to manifest is by writing it down, right? Because when you're writing it down, it's now in the physical. You can already see it, you can touch it, you can feel it, it's already in the physical. You see what I'm saying, bro, etc. So, you know, and we got a lot of ancient teachings, we got a lot of ancient history, but they tried to hide a lot of it from us. They tried to hide all of it from us, and they tried to, maybe so, and they tried to just, you know, try to get us to not tap in with our roots and tap in with our ancestors, etc. You see what I'm saying, bro? You got so much protection, but you're not even using it. Your ancestors want to protect you. They want to protect you more than what they're already protecting you, bro. But the thing is, bro, we've been so programmed to idolize and worship false prophets, bro, that we don't have no actual clue who these people truly are. A lot of us don't. Like, for an example, Jesus. We've been brainwashed to idolize Jesus. We've been brainwashed to give praise to Jesus. What about giving praise to your ancestors? Your ancestors got hung. Your ancestors got thrown over the boats. Your ancestors unalive themselves because they know death is because they know death is better than bondage. Your ancestors got raped. Your ancestors is one of the main reasons why you're able to live how the way you live, bro. But in today's society, we do something good. We want to give thanks to Jesus. We want to give thanks to Muhammad. We want to give thanks to everything but ourselves. And I'm not here to be disrespectful, but I'm just being honest. If you want to keep idolizing Muhammad, go ahead. If you want to keep idolizing Jesus, go ahead. I'm not going to try to stop you. I'm just being quite frankly honest. We've been lied to on so many different levels. You see what I'm saying, bro? We call the police, but what they really called is they called the slave catchers, to be honest. That's what they really called. And if they call it the slave catchers, then what are we? To them. To them, we slaves. To them, we their slaves in their eyes. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's so much history that we have. And ancient Kemet, as a lot of people know it as Egypt. And ancient Kemet is so much over there, so much beautiful things over there, bro. You know, they'll show you, you know, some of the pyramids, they'll show you some of the artwork, but it's so much more that they're not even trying to show us, bro. Why do you think they only let you go to certain parts in Kemet? Why is that? Why do you think when you go to the Grand Canyon, they only let you go to certain parts of the Grand Canyon? Why is that? Why when you go to Antarctica, they only let you go to certain parts of Antarctica? Why is that? Because our ancestors over there. because our history over there. They know if we get over there and we get to certain parts over there, we're gonna start reactivating. We're gonna start reawakening. We're gonna start to tapping into certain codes because we got the codes, bro. They don't got the codes. They done already tried to unlock it. They can't unlock it. They don't have the codes. It's a genetic code thing. It's a genetic thing, bro. See what I'm saying, bro? We got so many different histories and just information, and I'm just telling y'all some in this video. So much more information about our people and, you know, about who we truly are and where we come from, etc. You see what I'm saying, bro? You see how they lied and manipulated us, bro, and brainwashed us, etc. You see how they manipulated us and got us praying in negative ways. The whole time you can just manifest it. You can still pray, but you can manifest it. I'm gonna say this too, bro, before I end this video in a little bit. When it comes to manifestation, right? If you truly want your manifestation to work, it'll work. If you truly don't want it to work, it won't work. And I'm putting it in simpler forms. If you don't think your manifestation not gonna work, then it's not gonna work. If you don't think enough that your manifestation not gonna work, then it might not work. You gotta really, it's not just about thinking, you gotta really know it's gonna work, etc. See what I'm saying, bro? But look, man, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at Humboldt2times. I'll catch y'all from on the next one, man. Peace.